Students, now we will do exercise 3B, question number 6. Solve the following. Reduce to the lowest term. 2 upon 3 multiplied by 6. In this question, we will see that 2 by 3 is a fraction and 6 is a whole number. First step is we have to change it into fraction by putting 1 in the denominator. Okay, now in the B part, look, 3 by 4 is a fraction and 8 is a whole number. We will change it into fraction by putting 1 in the denominator. See, in the C part, 2 is a whole number. We will change it into fraction by putting 1 in the denominator. Next, what we have to do is 2 by 3 multiplied by 6 by 1. Now both are the fractions. 2 by 3 is first fraction and 6 by 1 is the second fraction. First we will write both the fractions here. 2 by 3 upon 2 upon 3, and second fraction is 6 upon 1. Okay, in first fraction 2 is numerator and 3 is denominator. In second, this is second fraction, 6 is numerator and 1 is denominator. Students, we will check in cross. Look, this is cross. If I make a bigger line, look, in cross like this, we have to check diagonally. Can you see this diagonal? We will check this diagonal. That the numerator of second fraction and denominator of first fraction both are the factors of number 3, or in other words, both are the multiples of number 3. Number 3 is the factor of both 3 and 6. Okay, 3 is the factor of 3 and 6, or 3 and 6 are the multiples of 3. So what we have to do, we have to change it into lowest term. We will cancel 3 and we will write 1. 3 times 1 is 3. We will cancel 6 and we will write 2, because 3 times 2 is 6. Why I have written 1? Because 3 times 1 is 3, and why I have written 2? Because 3 times 2 is 6. Look, 3 times 1, this 3 times 1 is 3. That's why I have written 1 here. And why I have written 2 here? Because 3 times 2 is 2. 3 times 2 is 6. Okay. Next, what we have to do is we have to multiply a numerator with numerator. 2 is numerator and this 2 is numerator. We'll multiply 2. Okay, one minute. First we will write the fractions, 2 in the numerator and 1 in the denominator. Then in the next fraction, 2 is in the numerator and 1 in the denominator. Okay, now multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. 2 times 2 gives us 4 and 1 times 1 gives us 1. 4 by 1, that is equals to whole number 4, and this is our answer. Now students, I will explain you. I have done the questions for you and now I will give you the explanation. 3 by 4 multiplied by 8. This is question. First of all, we will change it into 8 is whole number. We will change it into fraction. 8 by 1. In the denominator, we will write 1. Now it is a fraction, 8 by 1. Again, we will write the fraction 3 by 4 multiplied by 8 by 1. Now 4, and we will check in diagonally or in cross. Uh, 4 is the denominator of first fraction and 8 is the numerator of second fraction. 3 by 4 is first fraction and 8 by 1 is second fraction. We will check the denominator of first fraction and numerator of second fraction. 4 and 8 both are the multiples of 2, or 2 is the factor of 4 and 8. So we will cancel 4 and we will write 2, because 2 times 2 is 4 and 2 times 4 is 8. We are dividing 4 by 2 and we are dividing 8 by 2. When we will divide 4 by 2, it gives us 2, and when we will divide 8 by 2, it will give us 4. Now 3 by 2 is the new fraction, multiplied by 4 by 1 is the new fraction. Now again we have to check diagonally or in cross. We will check first and second fraction. The denominator of first fraction and numerator of second fraction both are the multiples of number 2, or 2 is the factor of both 2 and 4. Now we will divide 2 by 2. It will give us 1. And we will divide 4 by 2. It will give us 2. Now the new fraction is 3 by 1. In the next step we will write 3 by 1 multiply by 2 by 1. 2 by 1. Now we will multiply numerator with numerator. 3 times 2 is 6 and 1 times 1 is 1. 6 by 1 is our product, our answer. Now 6 by 1 is fraction and 6 by 1 is equals to 6 whole number. Here we are changing fraction into whole number. In first step we have changed whole number into fraction, and in the last step we will change fraction into whole number. Now the C part is 10 by 2. This is first fraction, multiply by 2. 2 is a whole number. We will change it into fraction by writing 1 in the denominator. Now the next step is we will check diagonally, this diagonally. We will check the denominator of first fraction and the numerator of second fraction. Both are the multiples of 2, or both are the factors of 2. We will divide 2 by 1, 2 by 2. 2 divides itself and gives us 1. 2 times 1 is 2. So we will write 1. And here we will divide 2 by 2 and it will give us 1. 2 times 1 is 2. Now 10 by 1 is the new fraction and 1 by 1 is the new fraction. Now we will multiply numerator with numerator. 10 times 1 gives us 10, and we will multiply denominator with denominator. 1 times 1 gives us 1. 10 by 1 is a fraction, that is equals to 10 whole number. This fraction, we have changed this fraction into whole number. Like here this 2 was whole number and we have changed it into fraction. In the next step what we have to do is, okay, the question is 4 multiply by 7 by 8. 4 is a whole number, 7 by 8 is a fraction. First step is we will change the whole number into fraction. How we can change a whole number into fraction? By writing 1 in the denominator. Now this is a fraction, 4 by 1. Look, 4 by 1 multiply by 7 by 8. Now we will check this diagonally. Okay, this is first fraction, second fraction. Now we will check the numerator of first fraction and denominator of second fraction. If you will see that there is a relationship between 4 and 8. The relationship is both are the multiples of 2, or the 2 is the factor of both 4 and 8. So we will divide 4 by 2 and we will divide 8 by 2. When we will divide 4 by 2, it gives us 2. And when we will divide 8 by 2, it will give us 4. Now we have got a new fraction, 2 by 1. 2 by 1 multiply by 7 by 4. 7 by 4. In the next step, Again, we will check the diagonal 2 and 4. They have a relationship. What is the relationship? That both are the multiples of 2, or both are 2 is the factor of both 2 and 4. So we will divide 2 by 2 and it will give us 1. Okay, and we will write 1 here, and we will divide 4 by 2 and it will give us 2. Now next is we have got a new fraction which is 1 upon 1. 1 upon 1 multiply by 7 upon 2. 7 upon 2. Now we will multiply. 1 times 7 gives us 7 and 1 times 2 gives us 2. 7 by 2 is the answer. Now the next E part is 4 upon 9 multiply by 3 by 3. Only 3 question, and 4 by 9 is a fraction. We have changed this 3, which is a whole number, into fraction. And how we will change it into fraction? By writing 1 in the denominator. Next step is 4 by 9 multiply by 3 by 1. Now we will check diagonally the numerator. We will check that denominator of first fraction and numerator of second fraction have a relationship, which is that 3 is a factor of 3 and 9. So we will divide 3 by, first we will divide 9 by 3, then we will divide 9 by 3, it will give us 3. So we will cut 9 and we will write 3 here. Similarly, we will divide 3 by 3, we will cut 3 and we will write 1 here. Now we have got new fraction 4 upon 3. 4 upon 3 is this new fraction multiplied by 1 by 1. In the next step, we will multiply 4 times 1 gives us 4 and 3 times 1 gives us 3. 4 upon 3 is our answer. The last F part is 7 is whole number multiplied by 2 by 7. 2 by 7 is a fraction and 7 is a whole number. First, we have to change it into fraction by putting 1 in the denominator. Next step is you will write 7 by 1 multiply by 2 by 7. Okay, now we will check 7 and this 7. The numerator of first fraction and denominator of second fraction. Both are multiples of 7, or both are the 7 is the factor of both. 7 is a factor of 7 because 7 divides itself. 7 divided by 7 gives us 1. Here also 7 divided by 7 gives us 1. We will cut 7 and write 1. We will cut 7 and write 1 because 7 times 1 is 7. 7 divided by 7 gives us 1. Now, so 1 by 1 is our new fraction multiplied by 2 by 1. In the next step, we will multiply 1 times 2 gives us 2 and 1 times 1 gives us 1. 2 by 1 is a fraction. We will now convert it, change it into whole number. 2 by 1 is equals to 2 whole number. Like in the first step, 7 was a whole number. We have changed it into a fraction. And in here, in the answer, in the last step, we have got our answer in fraction form, 2 by 1, and we have changed it into a whole number.